We had a great start to last week's card in terms of cashing on some underdogs, specifically the dog of the night prediction, which was JJ Aldrich actually comes through as a plus 125 underdog. We even cashed on Nate Maness as a plus 220 underdog against Matias Mendonça, but the one that we were focused on the most was Aldrich as she went out there and absolutely picked apart Montana De La Rosa over 15 minutes. She cashed, like I said, as a plus 125 underdog, and we had a couple other hits throughout the regional scene, a couple L's as well, but right now we're sitting at 48 and 68 in 2023 on dog of the night predictions for a plus 3.42 unit profit and a 3% ROI. Trying to get that up to that 10-20 mark before the end of the year, but that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. As long as we end up in the green, I'll be more than happy with that. Obviously, I got another top 3 dog of the night candidates for you guys for this UFC Vegas 81 card. If you are looking to find out which one that I actually ended up going with, which one will be the official dog of the night candidate, check the link in the description below for the Lock of the Night Patreon page. I got it posted over there. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. First dog of the night candidate I have for you guys is a juicy one. We got Alatang Haili coming in as a plus 220 underdog against Chris Gutierrez. Should Gutierrez be the favorite in this matchup? Sure. Should he be this big favorite of a big favorite in this matchup? I don't think so. I think we'll see Alatang Haili go out there, showcase his continued striking approach, and the fact that he comes from a team in Fight Ready who normally implements their own calf kicking game, I feel like they'll find a way to shut down that game from Gutierrez, who really relies on that to open up the rest of his game, and that should allow Alatang Haili to keep that forward pressure, landing those big shots on Gutierrez. I don't think he finds the knockout, but I think he lands enough big shots that he keeps Gutierrez guessing, and that should allow him to open up some takedown spots. Maybe he doesn't get a lot of control time, but he does enough good work with his striking to make it look good enough for the judges and make it look good enough for this plus 220 spot. Give me Alatang Haili as the first dog of the night candidate. Second dog of the night candidate is actually going to be an under. We're going to go with the Melissa Dixon and Irina Alekseeva under 2.5 at plus 120. Now, my prediction is going to be Dixon wearing on Alekseeva and potentially finishing her in the latter half of this matchup. So maybe even taking the fight doesn't go to decision, which is at plus 100, may not be a bad idea either. But I think if Alekseeva wins this fight, it probably comes early from a submission or one of her club and sub opportunities that she can produce by just moving forward and throwing her wild, reckless shots. But I think that's eventually going to get her taken down, get her worn on, and Dixon should be able to break her and eventually find a position where she can posture up to either get a TKO late or a submission. But I think Dixon gets this done late, which is why I'm going to take the under 2.5, or the fight doesn't go to decision. Both are at plus money, and that will be my second dog of the night candidate I have for you guys. And the final dog of the night candidate, who may not be a dog by the time you guys see this, but I'm getting him currently at plus 100, so I'm going to call him a dog. It is Adrian Yanez as he goes up against Jonathan Martinez. Yanez was one of the best fighters for a while now over the last couple of years, especially with the amount of love that he was getting from the public. He was always a big favorite, so it was tough to get any value on him in some of these matchups. But after fumbling the bag against Rob Font this weekend, seems like the people are forgetting him, and they're kind of just going with the momentum that Jonathan Martinez currently has. But I still feel that Yanez is the better boxer of the two. The better kicker, don't get me wrong, is Jonathan Martinez, but I don't think he'll be able to maintain that footwork, that distance striking range as Yanez starts to crash that pocket with his combination striking, eventually landing a big shot and knocking out Jonathan Martinez. I get it. Yanez lost his last fight to Rob Font and got knocked out. But look at the face of Rob Font when he got his hand raised. He was getting touched up as well, and I don't think that Martinez can take that type of damage without getting his lights put out. Give me Yanez by knockout, but straight up Yanez at plus 100. That is why he is my third dog of the night candidate. Which one did I go with? Find out on the Lock of the Night Patreon page. Link for that is in the description below. Good luck on all your action this weekend, folks, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the free parlay as well as the 3 best prop bets as well. Peace.